working on the finishing up the floorboard, I should say. We got the varnish, got 2 coats of varnish put on. Got it all screwed down. Starting on the center console now. Got a lot to do on it yet. I've got to trim the sides that go up, need trimmed. Trying to figure out how to trim them right now without ruining them. I don't really have a real thin aluminum workshop. I'm used to working with a lot heavier metal. Everything's screwed down. The middle ones here get drilled and finished up when the sides come down here on the console. The rudder pedals mount to these heavy braces here, so they've yet to be drilled because I don't know where the rudder pedal goes. I haven't got to that page yet, but everything's looking good. It's getting a little easier to find parts. There's just a learning curve that goes on. You get to memorizing part numbers after you've seen them several times looking for other ones. So I will say one thing. When you mix your varnish up, it's this three-part system, the varnish is, and I'd never use varnish other than when I built our house, but a little dab goes a long ways when you have to put 3 parts in. We varnished the floors and ended up with enough varnish left that we went over and sanded all the small wood on the wings here, and actually had enough to do the top row on each set of wings, and we just went ahead and sanded those up real quick, and I just had a lot of varnish left. So mix your varnish sparingly if you're just doing a little bit like the floorboards, or you will get a lot more varnishing practice. I will say I started out using a brush, and that was a mistake. Tried regular brush, a foam brush. Just finally my wife said, why don't you use a t-shirt? And we ripped a t-shirt up and wrapped it around my rubber glove, and man, I mean, that was the way to do it. We just put the varnish on, no drips, no nothing, no splatters. You could just lay it right on there and rub it on with your hand, and it just seemed to put the perfect amount on. These were brushed on. I didn't learn the other way till we started working on the wings, but when you get to doing varnishing, just get you a good t-shirt, cut her up and wrap her around your hand and dip her in there and go at it. It's really the way to do your varnish work. All right, let's get back at the next steps. Okay guys, got the console finished up. Got all the clecos in, got them drilled, got everything drilled, ready to put in permanent. I end up using an old paper cutter to trim the sheet metal. Worked real good. You just find a neighbor that's got an old paper cutter, and you might not want to tell them you're going to cut aluminum with it, but it worked real good. All right, on to the next one. Hey guys. Just finishing up with page 51, rudder pedals. Everybody knows rudder pedals. If you've ever read anything on Team Kitfox about building these, they are a little aggravating to do. They weren't too bad. They weren't as bad as I was expecting after everything I'd read on them. It took me about, it'd be 3 evenings after supper, about 8 hours, I'm guessing, to get everything fitted and working good. They work really good. They're smooth. They're again just a lot of fit and finish, and you need a belt sander for sure, and a good Dremel, and just stay at it. They eventually come together. Ready to go on to the next project. Thanks for watching. Uh-oh, the plane's already loaded. Got the floorboards in, the console in, makeshift seat. The pilots are already lining up.